Senator Ayotte, what do you think? Why do you think that John Boehner suddenly stepped back? Was this in response to the president's speech, or was it that he just can't get his caucus together over there in the House?
Well, I have to say, Bob, I think there is a real trust deficit right now that the Speaker is facing, and it's related to Obamacare and the disastrous rollout, because let's think about it. Immigration means doing a lot of complex things well. And in addition to that, the administration keeps issuing executive orders to change the law very frequently. So I think there's a trust deficit that's related. And then when the president came out in the State of the Union and talked about more executive orders, that certainly, I think, didn't help the situation. You know, I supported the bill in the Senate. I think we should solve this. I hope the Speaker can find a way forward. You know, certainly the bill that came out of the Senate was not perfect, but it was a good solution to a hard problem. I think this is an important issue to solve, not only for the country, but for the Republican Party.
Do you think, Senator, that Republicans can win a presidential election if they don't find some way to appeal to Hispanics, who are such a growing part of the voting public right now? Because they just almost, Mitt Romney got fewer Republican votes than even any Republican in recent years. Aren't you going to have to do something on that line?
Well, I hope, Bob, that we will take this issue up, because this is an issue of national security and an issue for our economy. And I think for Republicans, there are many ideas that we have that Hispanic voters on the economic front, certainly on values, that we share with them. So I think we need to solve it, and here's the deal. The status quo is totally unacceptable, both on the illegal immigration front and legal immigration with regard to our economy. That said, there is a big trust deficit right now, which you can understand. I mean, when you do big things poorly, like this administration has done with Obamacare, you can understand with a complex issue like immigration reform that there's a lot of lack of trust among House Republicans and other Republicans.
Well, what is it that they don't trust on the immigration front? Are they afraid he's going to pull the Border Patrol back or something, or what?
Well, I mean, what he's done is issued multiple executive orders where the law said this and we're going to do this because it's not working out. So I think that's what it comes from, and the issue relates to securing the border, wanting to avoid a third wave of illegal immigration. Now, that said, I think the administration, if they ignored securing the border, they'd do so at their own political peril. So I hope that the House Republicans will take this up and will solve this problem, because, again, status quo is not acceptable for the country.